Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Hopefully you had a good weekend. We are on race 5 of the Syrup Cup. The final stage where the outcomes will be determined. Should be a good race. We're doing Serpentine 8. A lot of people haven't done it before. It is it is the original gravel route one of the original gravel routes on Zwift. So, as you may know, they have come out with a whole bunch of new gravel things, which is good, including new gravel wheel sets, gravel bikes, all that kind of stuff kicking around, so should be interesting. A lot of people didn't utilize the gravel bikes. That's kind of why we set up the series the way we did. We had 2 gravel races for the Syrup Cup in March. Race 2 and race 5. So overall, I'm excited to see a little bit more gravel brought into the game. Looks like zracing for next month is all gravel. So that means people's drop balances are going to get hit hard, because the other part is that as far as gravel wheel sets go, let's loosen that up a bit. New wheel sets faster, although the revals come out, I think, tomorrow, the 7th. So, I don't know, those of you jumping on the zips, you might have some buyer's remorse. I might just buy them for the heck of it as well. We will see. We got 75K to go to the next upgrade for the Atomic Cruiser. Should be fun. Should be fun. I'm gonna have a quick behind the curtains thing here. I just want to change something on the stream deck. Oh. There we go. All done. Oh, you don't get to see it anyways. So you don't get to see behind the scenes. You just get to see me jump on now. We're doing a little bit of a different warm-up. I forget how long Big Spin's going on for, but reality is I should be doing laps here to kind of counteract some of the drops that are probably going to be spent over the months here. Like, there's a lot of bikes coming. There is a lot, of wheel sets coming. So, I mean, there's a lot of money that's going to be spent. And I think I've mentioned it before, is that ultimately, it's smart for Zwift to do, because number one, you got to get the drops. You got to ride to get the drops. Even if you're riding outside, you don't get the drops. So for me, like, I'll still gain XP throughout the summer, but I'll lose out on hours and hours of drops, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. Otherwise, you'd probably have people driving around with a GPS, riding to get drops. I don't know if there's any way to stop that kind of thing, but at the end of the day, you lose out on a lot of drops just by riding outdoors. But that's not going to stop me because that's where I much prefer spending my pedal time. So Raval's coming out. Big rumor is that there's a new crux forthcoming, which makes sense. There's rumors that Specialized will bring back the Venge. There are rumors of an SL9, although I will say that it's not the year yet for the SL9. The SL9 would be a next year release if they keep with their cycle, which is pretty solid for that line. I did 3.5 hours of Volcano on the weekend, so I finally upgraded the Cervelo fully, which was weird because it looked like the top upgrade is a drops, not a lightweight. I don't know if that was a mix-up or an error. I'll have to look into that a bit more. I thought all the gravel bikes were kind of considered racy bikes, but there you go. So, as I mentioned, the crux is due for a refresh. Now, a lot of the speculation going around, hey Alex, is that is this year because Specialized has signed Keegan Swinston, who is best known for his gravel racing, Unbound, all those kind of races in the States. He's an absolute beast. He's quite often on the Train to Road podcast. Used to ride for Santa Cruz, now with Specialized. And they're saying that basically an aero offering in gravel, much like the Aspiro, is what's going to come from Specialized in those regards. So we'll see. I mean, it makes sense. It kind of lines up. But again, for in-game, like they just released the canyons, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Is it too late in 2026 for Specialized to release a gravel bike? I mean, they just released the Roval wheel set, which again is coming out on Zwift tomorrow. And basically it's an aero wheel set for gravel specifically. So that would lead me to believe I had my sister's wedding last weekend, missed out nearly 3 days of cycling. Oh no! Last stage of the month. Hey Mike, actually a break, or will we get hunted down as usual? Maybe. Maybe. Need to do this route more because I've been outside too much. I don't know if there's such thing as outside too much. It's funny, I say route. People bagging on my pronunciation after my last video. Canadians say a boot for about. So route is one of those things that I obviously picked up instead of route. Route. Going out on the route. Canadians will say going on the route. Route. Hey, Miguel. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I imagine if the crux is coming, like this would be the key time to do it when Zwift is doing this gravel thing, but knowing Specialized, it's not going to appear till later. Now they might have the Diverge because the Diverge got upgraded. But I'm good. I'm good. Stowaway, like, I don't know. I did that a bit the other day. I'd prefer just not to steer is kind of how the thing. I mean, this is only like, what is it, 5 kilometers a lap? So it's not huge. I mean, we'll get 1 or 2 in before the race. Am I even registered for the race? Also a good question. I should be, because I sign up usually. Well, before. And it says I'm going. Oh, okay. Hey, Darren, good to see you, man. I do. You killed it, man. Thanks, Zwift Power Hour. Good evening, Darren. Yeah, you killed it, Mike, in that race. Like, I did the exact opposite of what Mike did in that race. Mike killed it, and I hit every red thing possible. I think Miguel experienced similar things to myself. Maybe not quite as bad. It's not like using a controller to steer is nowhere near as intuitive as riding a bike. It is, Darren, Serpentine 8. Nicely done on the record, Darren. Nicely done. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. Oh yeah, this is a gravel race. This is the OG gravel race. Surf Cup Grit and Grind. I just want to go on record. I want to go on record here. Grit and Grind was really the first OG gravel race series on Zwift. Put on by the Surf Cup and the Monday Mafia. Now look at that. No sooner than I put that series out. Zwift goes and does a full gravel thing. Now, I'm not saying that we made that happen because, let's be honest, Gravel Mountain has been in the works for a long, long time, but it just goes to show that it was something that needed to kind of get expanded upon with more options, and I think people will enjoy it. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough race. This is gonna be a tough course. It's not easy. Just so you know, you'll have points to gamble, Darren, but none of the redeemables work still. I'm still trying to figure that out. So unfortunately, I've really broken that part of the stream. Oh yeah, it's not easy. On paper, it looks easier than it is. And it is not. That's why they were picked. You may have. It's just, gravel is not a common route for people to do. Until I said like next month, and it's clear they're pushing gravel hard. Which is smart because there is a ton of people that love gravel, especially in North America. We all do. That it most definitely is. It is definitely slow. And I think that's the thing with gravel too, is it's deceptive in that your speed is not as fast. So you might think that you're good, but the reality is you're probably not as good as you think you are. And if you so happen to do the thing on a road bike, especially if you didn't realize that they changed the CDA for gravel bikes again and road bikes on gravel, because there was a time that gravel bikes were superior, and then they basically made it so the difference was so little that it didn't matter. But now it does, once again. Coming up in the UK as well. I think the difference probably is that, I mean, the US is massive. Canada is absolutely massive. A lot of places like if I go 10 minutes from my house, I can hit gravel, and long gravel. And generally speaking, it will be very quiet. Although I have encountered dickwads on back roads and pickup trucks that basically, as they pass you, they do a burnout and you get pelted with rocks, which is totally uncool. All right. That has to be the most 90s skater boy saying I've ever heard. It's been a while. The difference is that I'm an 80s skater boy, or 70s actually, really, when you get down to the brass tacks. Saw someone speed past me on an electric bike the other week. I am seeing them more often as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's I'm sure most of you that drive have seen the price of gasoline, and trust me, an electric bike I don't want to get because I feel like that's kind of the end. And it's going to make me super lazy. But for the purpose of commuting every day, I kind of want to do it just to, because I have an 18-kilometer ride to work uphill, because I work at the top of probably the biggest, well, it is the highest point in the city. So it means a pretty big climb. Like, I mean, where I live, I have to climb out every ride anyways. Not that it's huge, but, you know, it's any indication, like 18 kilometers to work probably take me an hour. If I have no regards for my own life, it's probably less than half an hour home. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. But just having that extra, and I'm not thinking anything crazy, I'm just thinking like one of those ones that can do 250 watts. To have that bonus 250, so I'm only having to maybe do 150, 200 watts myself, like that doesn't seem that bad for every day. And then downhill, it doesn't matter because it's just going to go. Gravity will do the work. So, I mean, it just makes that ride pretty thing. But, like, I've got training rides to do. So, part of me is like, just ride to work, do the training portion after work. So, let's go the long way home, not down the hill. Well, you have to go down the hill. It's down the hill any way you go off from where I work. But opposite valley, and then do the training ride and do 50 to 75K at night, and then call it a day, and then ride to work the next day 20K. Yeah, and that's exactly it. Like, you don't, I don't want to do that. But, I feel like it would be smart because I'm also a lazy sprinter, so climbing to work is not on the agenda. Every year I say, yeah, we'll get some good commute rides in. But then you got to deal with like dirty kits and that, and showering, like how many times a day? I already shower enough. I think. Just add one more shower, one more change of clothes. See, that'll work too, but I don't have an electric car, unfortunately. I'll just hook a ride with these guys for a minute. See, the problem with electric cars here is I live in a province which is probably is about as, sorry Colin, but like we're like Texas. And instead of embracing things like electric cars and alternative forms of transportation, we just slap a large tax on electric cars because they don't use gasoline. And it just seems ridiculous. So we de-incentivize electric cars in this province. As wild as that sounds, that's what it is. Because this province is built on oil and gas, and yeah, we're not brilliant here. You have an electric car too, Mike? Ah, beautiful, beautiful. 100 to 120. See, I don't do any 300-mile round trips. My big round trips are 18 kilometers to work and back. 18K each way. And like I said, I should be able to do that on an acoustic bike, but I'm lazy and I'm at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. And then, or I'm up at 5 to go for work. And then basically I'm in the gym at work for the first bit, so I don't know. And it doesn't get cold or hot. See, I just need that middle ground. Like, I think I showed you the camera like last week and there was no snow. We're back to snow again. It's just ridiculous. It's forever flip-flopping back and forth. It was snowing again last night. What can I say? That's all right. That's all right. I don't even drive 1,000 kilometers a month. Which makes sense. Not the best? You don't like it? I think about it like I want my next one to be it. Like, we're getting at a stage of life that we want to ditch one vehicle. Ooh, nice. I own a cow. No way. That's crazy. I can't even imagine what it's like now. Like, All I know is every day gas goes up, and every day we're just kind of like, what the heck? And I imagine your suppliers are just like, yeah, it's this today. Yeah, it's that today. Well, best of luck in your first car race on the weekend, Mike. I am sure you are excited to get back behind the wheel. You get her done. Get her done. Yeah. Yeah, that's pricey. That is pricey. I think we're $1.76 here, which is what it is. There's Darren. Hey, I'm all for that. I'm all for the super cheap. I'm absolutely all for that. And it makes sense to rent a car as well. Like, I mean, I would, if I had a choice, not own a car at all. I will be back momentarily, gents. We are back. People who live in big cities like New York, for example, go their whole lives without having a vehicle. It would be amazing to Oh, yeah, yeah. No, I agree, 100%. They are the biggest waste of money. And I can't speak for most European countries or, well, I'm probably speaking for the States here, but we have this, I don't know, weird obsession with going bigger, like bigger vehicles. They don't even make sense. They just like, I know people that are driving pickup trucks here that are spending like literally a couple $100 when they fill up, if not more. And it's just, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, so this becomes the big question here. Wheels. The zip wheels. It's a big spend. Car payments and all that kind of stuff, it's just nuts. No, that's the, this is a Cervelo. This is the Cervelo Spiro in the exact color that mine is. And now we're going to put zips on it because what the hell. I'm going to regret this purchase tomorrow when the Rovals come out and they're faster. But it looks a lot like my bike. Imagine in Florida we have tons of people who built rock crawling and mining style trucks. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. We did. We had stage 2 of this was gravel. This is our second gravel stage. That is probably wise. Like, I mean, other than this gravel series that I put on, I haven't used a gravel bike. In real life, we've got the, I've done stuff locally, more rides, but like staged event, no. I am looking to ride the Crux potentially this year, or the Range, or Ghost to Gravel. I was scheduled to do Ghost to Gravel last year, or last 2 years, but what happens is I am a fair weather rider, so if it is torrential downpour, and Ghost to Gravel, it got so muddy that it was just destroying bikes. I had like 11 friends do it. The only person that I knew that finished was Riley. Adam wrecked a brand new bike, completely destroyed the whole back end when his derailleur went into his wheel, when it got gunked up with mud and destroyed the whole rear end of his bike. First race on it, not too impressed. So I'm a fair weather gravel rider. So if it's rainy, I'm gonna do it. Like And that's, you know, I looked at doing Unbound a few years ago, and that kind of went the way of the donkey. And then with current, you know, things going on in the world, I haven't felt inclined to kind of travel to do it. But, you know, even that, like, because they got that peanut butter mud, I'm not like super stoked on doing it when it's shitty weather. Pardon my French. But yeah, it's, you know, if I can pick and choose locally, it's all good. Phil Guyman did the Ghost a while ago. It was kind of cool. Yeah, it makes it, I don't know. Like, I don't mind if it's raining and it's like short track, and then you can just kind of pull off if it's too much, but big route stuff, I'm over it. I used to ride, I didn't care all the time. It's, I don't have anything to prove at this point, and to be honest, like Ghost to Gravel, the lead in there, like I said, these things are in my backyard and I do ride them. It's quite fast, and it's sketchy enough on gravel at speed. So you add the factor of rain and make that worse. And in a pack, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to wreck in the first 10 kilometers of the race and have my wife pick gravel out. Like, I had a bunch, I wiped out and had a bunch of gravel that the wife had to pick out 2 years ago now, I think. Early season I crashed. And anybody that's had to have gravel removed from your body because knows it's not fun. So you get the road rash, and then you get gravel embedded, and then you've got to like scrub it out with a brush or basically pull it out and then clean all that crap, and it's just very painful and not really a lot of fun for anybody. Well, for me especially. And that's the other part, like riding in the rain. You got all that stuff. I got caught. I was riding with Dave, and we were doing Banff, and we got caught in a torrential downpour, and it was just like, I had to like go in and re-grease stuff, and my wheels were filled with water, and I had to drain them, and oh, what a pain in the ass. Now that wasn't planned on, but that's just kind of how it is. Feeling like this one's going to be bad for me, so. Don't chase me or wait for me. Those are two extremely opposite things, Mike. Yeah, if it's remote, you want to be riding with people. Hey, Basalt, it's good to see you, my man. Nice. Ooh, you got some big money, Dave. All right. Cheers, folks. Thank you all for a great series. Thank you all for being such great guys and fun to race with. And it has been a pleasure with you every race this month. I look forward to next month's series. And we're working on the series after that. So cheers, guys. Unfortunately, Dave, the redeemables don't currently work because I switched setups and I broke them and haven't figured out how to do it yet with the new setup. We'll get there eventually. It might be running a secondary laptop just exclusively with that running, which is crazy enough to say, but yeah. I switched to an off-computer stream thing with the Roadcaster, just to have a little bit more stability, and then have things, you know, like the end camera. That's my other setup. That's an actual live camera. There's outside. Well, I guess that's pointed really high into the sky now, but so we've got multiple cameras. Got multiple cameras now, and we're working on things. We're working on stuff and things. We're always working on stuff and things. Always something going on. I see Cadex. Oh, I see a Zip. That looks like Breezy. It's funny, Breezy looks like Breezy, I think. I'm just guessing that's Breezy. Like I said, I'll have buyer's remorse. But I did like a 3-hour ride on Saturday, so I mean, I made a ton of drops from just doing laps of Volcano. I mean, I would have been better off doing the Stowaway sprint as mentioned, but I'm not that into it, although eventually I'm going to regret that because I'm going to lose a bunch of money. Somebody should have gone BMX. That's usually Mike's forte. We've got a couple Trons. I feel like the people on Trons didn't get the memo. Or just satisfied, or just that strong that they don't care. It's like, I don't care. Ooh.
always about a girl, but this one, she might just save me from my fragile mind as it starts to waste my time on red flags, past wounds, and maybe, oh maybe. No way, it's too far to climb, man. Keep it moving till you're ready to go. No way, you're wasting it out, man. Keep it moving till you're ready to go. No way, it's too far to climb, man. Keep it moving till you're ready to go. No way, you're wasting it out, man. Keep it moving till you're ready to go. I just wanna feel good, no. I just wanna feel good. I just wanna feel good, no. I just wanna feel good. I just wanna feel good, no. I just wanna feel good. I just wanna feel good, no. I just wanna feel good. I just wanna feel good, no. I just wanna feel good.
Ooh, driving through those posts, it hurt. Thanks for coming out, Dave. Appreciate you, man. Sweet, appreciate it, dude. Not closing that gap if we don't work.
Stand up now. You know what I'm about. I never back down.
Yeah, he's on a timer, Basalt. Nice work, MK.
something good. I think we're onto something good. Don't let it get away. This could be everything. You know I gotta say, I think we're onto something good. I think we're onto something good. There's just something about the way you're looking at me now. It's like we found a way to climb when I'm coming down. I love this feeling, I know you feel it. I think we're onto something good. I think we're onto something good. Don't let it get away, this could be everything. You know I gotta say, I think we're onto something good. 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 Don't let it get away, this could be everything. You know I gotta say, I think we're onto something good. I think we're onto something good. still here. After the rain and all the smoke clear, I'm still here. I'm still here. Been through the struggle, but now the coast clear. I'm still here. I'm still here. After the rain and all the smoke clear, I'm still here. I'm still here. Been through the struggle, but now the coast clear. I've been through everything that you could think of. Seen it all, had it all, lost it in a blink of. Forged in the fire, taking punches, I got beat up. Left, right, uppercut, it was hard to keep up. Looking over my shoulders, making sure nobody sneak up. Life was throwing shots, most of y'all will probably freeze up. But me, I had to speak up. Looked in the mirror and told myself, you better not ease up. Boy, you better speed up, show 'em what you made of. Yeah, I got my weight up, tripled all my hustle like somebody better pay up. Had to get my cake up, make the family proud. Now we all here, mama, look at me now. Yeah, I'm still here, I'm still here. After the rain and all the smoke clear, I'm still here, I'm still here. Been through the struggle, but now the coast clear. I'm still here, I'm still here. After the rain and all the smoke clear, I'm still here, I'm still here. Been through the struggle, but now the coast clear. Voices in my head tried to talk me out my goals, but I can't stop until I hit it on the nose. Mama always told me, keep your head up, boy, you chose. Angels on your side, with you everywhere you go. Fighting every battle, yeah, I'm reaping what I sow. Take it all in stride, that's the only way to grow. Ay, I stayed 10 toes down. Now we all here, mama, look at me now. Yeah, I'm still here, I'm still here. After the rain and all the smoke clear, I'm still here, I'm still here. Been through the struggle, but now the coast clear. I'm still here, I'm still here. After the rain and all the smoke clear,
Great race.
I'm still here, I'm still here. Been through the struggle, but now the coast clear.
Oh. Nicely done, Darren. Peter, Brian, Edmund, Amand, I mean. Whew. Nice done, Bill. I can't believe we almost caught him. Yeah. Playing games almost got themselves caught. Well, great series, guys. I mean, I can say it without even putting through ChatGPT. Darren is the grand champion. He has won this cat. Brian, nicely done in second. I will have come in third. Breezy likely fourth. I don't know how far behind Bill was from Breezy. Nicely done, Breezy and MK. Thanks for that push on the hill. Appreciate it. That's a tough course, but doesn't play to my strengths for sure, but I think it's a good racing course. You know, for kind of all categories to kind of mix it up. The advantage goes to the hill climbers. Good night, Steph. Appreciate you coming out, my man. Hey, George. Good to see you. I think the tires helped. Like I said, buyer's remorse tomorrow for those, but whatever. Hey, George. But let me know in the Discord what you think of the series overall. If you enjoyed it, likes, dislikes. Next month is very crit focused and longer crits. And the reason for longer crits is to give the climby breakaway types a bit of a chance in that regard, as well as the sprinters a green jersey to chase, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, nicely done, Peter. Well done. Well done. Especially since you're really just coming back after some serious technical stuff. Like, that's an awesome thing. Nicely done, Brian. Well done. Kind of figured that's what was going to happen. Being a course suited to you, that you would go out flying. Doctor approved, Miguel. The doctor approved. See how everybody else did. You're young, EV, Bittinger, Jail, Manzetti, Abruski. You tell the difference in the things. Like Manzetti last race was pushing the pace a lot on the front. It just courses, terrain, it all makes a difference. Wanted to grab for the second time up. Well, you put in a good punch in the first one. I knew Darren was going to go because he couldn't let you go. I'm trying to catch up to him. I was hoping that they would just let Darren go and everybody else would just kind of stick in, but there were 2 or 3 others that went. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's awesome. Like you said, I love that these have kind of like the local crit feel. That same people every week. How did Cat A go, Miguel? How did things end up for you there? It's too late to bet, though, my man. Bot shut it down a while ago. Something went wrong with the bot again. Bot's not been doing so well. Guess we've done Alvarez. We're kind of expecting Alvarez to push at one point. Alvarez he's just got that go. Just let that go all the time. Wild, 4th place. Nicely done, man. Nicely done. There we go. Route complete for me. The OG gravel route. Whew. Like I said, this route's deceptively tough. I actually like it as a course. I'll be curious to see how the new gravel routes kind of play out, how they feel. I imagine they're going to be entertaining. Well, you see, here's the funny thing, Robbie, is that everybody else, or the vast majority of other people, have not upgraded their gravel bike. I mean, I knew I was putting the series on, and I spent time upgrading mine, and I had already upgraded it like a level, maybe 2. So there's gonna be a lot of people for zracing next month, or the gravel series next month. So if you happen to be doing that, all you guys that upgraded, you're gonna have it going. Did I have a tip? I mean, Gravel Mountain's been in development for a while. And I thought they were gonna do it like in October last year. And they didn't. So that's why I put this on, because I feel like gravel bikes, nobody uses them. And it's just kind of like another dimension. You see, there you go. Peter worked his ass off to get the Crux to level 5. I think the bad news for you though, Peter, is that here's my guess. So tomorrow they release the Roval wheels set. So there's that. But I have a sneaky suspicion, and I was talking about this at the beginning of the stream, that I think they're going to release basically a new gravel bike for Specialized. I think the next version of the Crux is coming. And there's a few reasons for that. First reason being is that Keegan Swanson, sorry Keegan, pronounced your name all entirely wrong. That he moved from Santa Cruz to Specialized this year. He's known for his efforts at Unbound and all the Unbound gravel series and all that kind of stuff. So I think at the end of the day, his move sort of alluded to they're going to do a new Crux. Specialized Crux was out like 4 or 5 years ago. Great bike, loved by people, serves double duty. They have a CX, basically do it. I don't know if it's the best CX bike in its current iteration, but at the end of the day, it's gravel through and through. So ultimately, I think what's going to happen is that you're going to see the Crux come, and there's been some rumors. I was talking to one of my former Specialized teammates, and he was talking that they've got kind of an unbranded Specialized that's been roving around and Keegan's been riding, and it is carbon, and it very much has the same head tube as the SL8. So the thought is the next Kruk is going to be an aero gravel bike. So there you go. S-Work Diverge launches April 7th. Pinarello Dogma April 7th. Cervelo Sphero launches April 7th. So there you go. So 3 new. They launched the. Okay, so they're launching the Diverge. So the Diverge has already come out. So maybe Kruk's later in the year. So, I mean, I guess the Diverge, which is really a gravel bike, which is kind of the higher end models have the Future Shock in it, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like the Future Shock for anything. Sort of, I guess that makes sense. I would have liked to have seen a Krux, but I guarantee you, out of all those, I'm going to say, I don't know, maybe we should put a bet in the Discord. Put a bet in the Discord with the bet bot and the Syrup Cup betting thing. We'll, because it all launches, in a week or two? Why did I keep on thinking April 7th tomorrow? I'm losing time. We should bet on which ones you think is going to be the fastest. Which is going to be the fastest, because these are all going to be faster than anything that's out there now. My money for the fastest bike is going to be the Pinarello Dogma GR. I think that's going to be the fastest all-round bike. They're all going to be very close. Cervelo Sphero, it's a fantastic bike. I have one, for the real world, an older one, so the tire clearance isn't that great. In fact, the Gravel Kings behind me are for it, and that's about as big as I can fit in there. Comfortably fit a 38. Those are 40s, so it might be a little bit of clearance, so muddy is probably not going to be the best thing, but that's about it. I can probably squeeze those on. But gravel's gotten much, much bigger. That's awesome, Mike. Congratulations. Good to see you. Good to see you. You went out front, and I did not chase as directed. And then you fell behind, and I did not wait as directed. Your bet's the S-Works? Yeah, and that's a good bet too. And the reason I say that is because no matter what, Zwift is basically all these companies are going to Zwift to use Zwift as marketing. And there's something to be said, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, and I'll say it 100 times after this, that there is a definite benefit to bike companies to have the fastest bike in Zwift. Whether it's the fastest bike in the real world or not, that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you have the fastest bike in Zwift, people are going to talk about it. So the more you talk about something, the more likely somebody's going to hear about it. And because Zwift is an entry point for a lot of people, that, when they're looking to upgrade their bike because maybe they start off on something, like used or a hand-me-down or a borrowed bike, or, they get an entry-level bike and they're looking to upgrade. A lot of times, brands that they hear all the time, that's what they're going to go for. So, Specialized is a very good marketing company, and they will definitely probably pay to have that. That might have been my worst race since the Syrup Cup thus far. At least it was this week and not next week in the GC reset. That's fair. Next month's going to be challenging. It's going to be challenging. I think it's going to be... I'm excited to see what happens, because I think some of the longer distant power guys are going to do really, really well. I think the sprinters are going to have a lot of fun with the green jersey, and there's going to be a lot of challenges all the way throughout kind of the cup as a whole. They have a great wind tunnel also Zwift can use. Nice. Do they actually have a wind tunnel? Oh, or are we talking about specialized wind tunnel? I don't know if you saw the marketing material for the SL8. I mean, it's all over their website where they have the SL8s, and then they have like the paint splatters from the wind tunnel, and it's a big thing. I'm looking forward to seeing how these crits goes. I'm scared of the Clyde kicker going to expose. It's going to be good. Like I said, I think I've laid it out in the crit thing. The kicker is not the sprint segment, and that was done on purpose too, because I know people like myself. I love to smash the Clyde kicker. I love absolutely hammering it up. Nothing more I like than doing it. But because they're longer races, because the sprint is the final sprint, the champion sprint, that I think you're going to see some power down on the kicker, is my guess. Yes, Zwift uses specialized one. There you go. So there's a tight relationship there probably, so that makes it that much more likely that you're right about the diverge. The leg snapper wrecked me on my first Euro Cup race. Yeah, it's, well, the original race, I think, was the first test race that we did was the Glasgow, and it was supposed to be individual pens, and it was a mass start, and it was absolute chaos. Much like the first race in this series was a mass start by accident, and it just causes chaos. But you know what? It just makes it fun in some sense. Like we'll say this: racing is unpredictable in the real world. Crazy things happen. Sometimes best plans get derailed, and that's just how it is. And you got to take what comes with it. Whether you have a mechanical, it's not your day, not your course, wrong bike, whatever it is, or mass start, and you know the stronger riders are able to, you know, pick up some distance by drafting off the next group up. I mean, it's all part and parcel. It's you know, the goal is to have individual pens. The goal is to have it competitive. The goal is, you know, that there's little kind of mini races. The whole point of having the GC is that you've got something to strive for ahead of you. Like it's all by design in a sense. It's, you know, to give you something to do, because I'll be honest, like, you know, the second race, I had a terrible race. I lost a ton of time in that race. Other than that race, like, I did well in the whole series. But I had one really, really bad race. Conversely, Breezy, who's right behind me, you know, he was positioned ahead of me, and then he had a bad race, and then we were like neck and neck. And it's, you know, like I said, it makes it fun, and it's fun that there are people that you know and that you communicate with. I can talk to everybody in the Discord, a lot of guys I'll talk to in DMs as well. It's, you know, that's the best thing about all. It's all fun. Only happy accidents. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, you know, I'm pretty happy. Crit series next month. Month after, looking for ideas, and I'm just gonna toss it out there because, you know, to be honest, like, I think about a lot of things. I try to get them out there, but I love community feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. And you know, it's this one I made a little hilly on purpose, like a little more climby, which worked great for guys like Brian. You know, and you know, next month might not be so much fun for Brian, but you know, we take our lumps, and then month after, I think by consensus of what people sort of told me, people want to race on Tempest Fugit, so that's probably going to be the first race. After some thought, I think April might be the Syrup Cup Pancake Flat Series, and I'm probably going to focus on flat races. Of course, by all means, provide some feedback for that. But because we have a sprint jersey, because we're looking for sprint and sprint segments, that's what we're going to look for. So I think that's kind of what I'm thinking for that. I'm going to have to get a graphic going and all those kind of things and figure out the next 3 races on top of that. We've got a couple. I love flat. Exactly. It's, it's try to provide some variation between two. We're introducing the Green Leaders jersey this time. We've got the overall GC, and then probably just by nature of how things go is we'll probably have a series where we have a climbing jersey, KOM jersey, and this is just me, again, brainstorming, kind of thinking ahead, but I kind of want to do it in a sense where the climb might be in the middle, so the climbers might go gangbusters, but the big guys like myself might chase on after the fact. So we'll see what kind of evolves from there. Other thoughts is that just silly things that go through my head, like you've seen, I wear the Lameda jersey pretty much every Monday now. I kind of like it for indoors. It's super thin. It's probably one of my thinner jerseys. It's got kind of like an arrow weave to it, but I won't be wearing this outside at all. Canada, you like the thicker jerseys. That's just kind of how it is. But I thought about reaching out to them and seeing if they would produce a Monday Mafia kit, like a real world kit. If you've seen the logo for the events, kind of the neon pink kind of thing, I'm thinking like a black and neon pink jersey. The reason why Lameda, I'm going to ask them, is that they're generally pretty expensive. They are a Chinese jersey company, so they are, like I said, they're not premium Italian materials, all that kind of stuff, but it's good. I like it. It's a good fit. And hoping that they can manufacture them cheap and then just kind of arrange it that they make them cheap and do that and see how that goes. But if you'd be interested in something like that in real life, because it's, just kind of a random thing. I know a lot of you guys have teams and team jerseys and all that kind of stuff. I just kind of want to make it really inexpensive. And, like with a lot of influencers, when they do brand deals, they look to get, make money off it. I just want to make it cheap. And if I can make that happen, I will make it happen if there is people that would be interested in something like that. But like, I really want to produce like a cheap jersey and forego anything, and just kind of do it bare bones. And I think Lameda might actually do it just to get some product out there. Because like I said, it's not top end. It's not your ASOS. It is not, your high end brand stuff. It is not that. But for recreational cyclists, and like I said, I actually like the jersey. I wouldn't wear it otherwise. So there you go. I hate the spot I'm in with the fitness level right now. I'm built for climbs, so I suck on the flats. I end up alone, but I got to suck up the climbs. More than 2 minutes, just got to hope and hang on. Hopefully your fitness comes. Best of luck with your karting. Hopefully your karting of fitness is at least there. I imagine once you get back into racing and stuff like that, and you're back into your regular groove, that it's just going to come back. KOM jersey. I think there might almost be the opposite. Turns out I'm a bit heavier relative to everyone, but my sprinting is awful. What I've come around to is shallow hills and attacking after the hill over, where it can work for me. And that's a lot. Like a lot of guys will go on the hills and they will just kind of rest on the other side. I do that all the time. Every once in a while, pushing over the top is a great place to get some separation. And if you're bigger, it works. Like, I don't know if you guys saw in this race, like a lot of the downhill, I'm not even pedaling. I'm just kind of sitting at 0 watts and sitting in there. For a noveltish jersey, I don't think it needs to be top end. No, and that's exactly it, Robbie. It's like something that you would wear in the trainer, and like I said, this is good enough to wear outside. I would just have to wear this in summer because it's quite thin, and we don't have a lot of summer here. Yeah, it's good. Damn, my Velo score is now only 2 points from dropping into gold from mid sapphire. Oof. RSS Sports makes incredible and affordable kits. Padding is probably the best. We have some right here. Not for long though. If you see, we keep on getting snowstorms. I get snowstorm. I've shoveled so much in March. Granted, March is our biggest snowfall month. It's just like I'm getting sick of it. The snow on either side of my driveway is probably 4 feet deep. It is ridiculous. My dog, when I take him out, he's like, "Where am I supposed to pee? On the sidewalk?" Like, doesn't want to do it. He's like a tiny little terrier. Yeah. I don't know RSSC Sports. The thing is with Lameda, I've worked with them twice already. So hopefully, they're open to something like that. Like I said, it's, I think it's good for them. Like all we're looking at is jerseys, basically. And we'll see. I know that the club kit that I'm getting, which should be here in a few weeks, is another custom Jackaroo, which supports the Canadian team, the Canadian national team. So it'll be interesting to see how that kit is. I'm looking forward to that. So we've got the team kit coming. No snow there now. Well, you can have some of ours, basalts. Like I said, every 2 days we're getting snow, and like a lot of it. In fact, they said last week, they're like, "Oh, we're just going to have a tiny little bit of snow, shouldn't stick around," and it snowed like 7.5 inches. It's like, what is this? It's nuts. I can't keep up. It's like bipolar weather at the end of the day. It's just, and it's melting. Like, it's funny. Like, it just snowed this morning, and now I can see grass because it's like, it went from like -10 to plus whatever, and it's just crazy. The freeze thaw is nuts. Thanks, JD, for putting on another great series. Appreciate all the time and effort you put into the Zwift community. Thank you. Tell Zwift that. I got super jealous looking at everybody riding outside in Majorca. It would be, we're talking about it in the Discord today. It would be super nice to have like a Zwift Syrup Cup IRL thing one year. Hey, maybe if we make the series big enough, they'll notice us. Maybe Zwift will love us then. But I appreciate that, Darren. Congratulations on the win. You did fantastic. When you shot off to chase Brian there, I knew that it was going to be a series. Although I was almost shocked to see that we almost caught up towards the end. Weren't that far off, just a few seconds. Another half a kilometer, we might have been in a sprint finish. I know, Basalts, the weather here is just absolutely nuts. I don't know what to say. But yeah, no, it's been good. And like, as far as the series goes, I enjoy putting these on. I like thinking about it. I like the racing side of things. I always have. Like ZRL starts in a week. Those videos are coming out. We just put out the first ZRL video recon today. They'll be coming out every Monday. They are currently there for members only, but don't worry. Like I said, we put them out a week in advance, so there's plenty of time to watch it. We'll be giving out a bunch of memberships in, what is today, the 30th or 31st? In a couple days. Probably on Thursday with the Rhino Crits, we'll probably be giving out a bunch of memberships for free, like we always do, so make sure you're set up there. We really slowed down at the end. I know, because I did not expect to be anywhere near you guys. It was, I think at points we cut it down to 20 seconds, and then it would increase to like 30, and then down to 20. So it was just kind of seesawing. I think it's probably more than what you guys were doing on the front than what we were doing behind, but keeps it going. If the series keeps growing, I'm sure there will be a Calgary folks meetup. Are there many other folks from YYC? There is. So, like I said, I'm racing for Bicky Sport this year. Ryan, who's way past fast on YouTube, he used to be my teammate on Specialized. He's now my teammate on Bicky Sport. He's here. He's in a video this week. Like you'll have seen him if you've ever watched my vlogs in the past. A lot of times when I ride in Banff and Canmore for like the Canmore Crit Series, I'm riding with Way Past Fast and a few other guys. He was on the Watts Life channel this week for the Barcelona Fondo. I always get really jealous again when I see people like Ryan. Ryan always invites me to go out to Spain this portion of the year because he goes out every year, and I just can't. Gotta work. That's life, right? So I can't afford to go across. Well, hopefully, in the next year or two, maybe I can make it out once and kind of do his spring training camp because he puts in the miles. So there's that. There's also like Mitch, who was my teammate on Specialized, who I've ridden, who used to be a Pain Inc. rider back when we used to mountain bike, ex-provincial champ. He just had his son not that long ago, so he's like doing that. So he's getting a little bit slower, which is probably good for the rest of us, but still just an absolute beast on the bike. He's here. If you watch the thing, Josh WRB, who's a YouTuber, drummer, musician, a good friend of mine, who've done YouTube stuff for years, and we used to work together at YouTube Calgary. He's here, and then we've got Rob, Coach Steve, and then we've got you. There's a lot of people here. There's always stuff going on. Like locally, pretty much, shoot me a message and I'll throw you my number. And basically what we do is we have like a thing, and it's just kind of like we throw it out. It's like, hey, we're going to do this ride. We got a meetup spot. That's it. You show up, great. If you don't, doesn't matter. Nobody gets offended, all that kind of stuff. Some days it's chill. Some days it's not chill at all. And we just go out and have fun and ride bikes. So that's kind of it. And then there's always, the fun stuff in Calgary anyways. There's always Critical Mass, which I think are some of the most important group rides that you can participate in. Critical Mass is a global phenomenon in the sense that these rides take place all across the world. It's where bikers, especially bikers that use bikes for transport, get together and they will do a group ride and just let people know that we're there and to take care, especially in a city like Calgary where pedestrian fatalities and cyclist fatalities are at an all-time high, which is a really scary thing to say, but it brings some awareness that, that you're out there. And everybody has a good time doing those rides and has a nice, safe ride. And there's people of all ages and abilities there. And then there's things like the Bromptons rides, and then there's a ton of team rides as well. So there's a ton of stuff going on at the end of the day. So I am sure that something will happen. And then, you know, there's always the big things here locally, like Longview Highway when it opens up. Usually there is at least a day or two that we'll kind of go out and do that climb. I hate climbing, but we'll always do that. As well as, you know, our regular kind of like Canmore to Castle Mountain or Canmore to Lake Louise and back. Always kind of a thing. So we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. But again, I appreciate you guys. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Thanks again. I will put together the GC standings and we'll let Chat GPT put it together. So just so you know, there's a ton of mistakes in these things, it seems, all the time. Chat GPT likes to gaslight me now. I don't know. It should be smarter than me, like everybody else on the planet, but it's not, which is sad. Which, if you are in the business of AI or worried about AI taking over your job, clearly if I'm smarter than AI and figure things out before it does, you probably don't have to worry about your job because the bar's pretty low. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. It's been a fantastic Syrup Cup. It's been a ton of fun. Again, smash that like button, all that kind of stuff. Tell somebody at Zwift you love me. Yeah, that's all we can do. Until next time, if you're racing Thursday, we will see you. It went good. We went good. I almost caught them at the. We almost caught them at the tail end. We were almost at the lead group. We almost caught the lead group back. You should watch. It was a good finish. It was a good finish. There was a good push. There was a good push. Thanks for coming back, Dave. All right. Now I'm gone. See ya.